Okay, in this video we're going to do a little tutorial on forced perspective will be the concept. Forced perspective, think of doing your taxes, say. Doing your taxes would be an example of presenting reality in a way that's favorable to you. Forced perspective would be, another example would be, say, when you talk to your wife or spouse and tell them how much you're spending on fishing. That would be another example of forced perspective. There might be some interpretation there. So this is for when you're taking pictures of your fish. You've got the trophy here. You want to represent it in the best way possible. So when you take the picture, try to keep your fingers out of the photo. It gives you reference to the fingers to the fish, gives you an idea of size that you don't want. Get your fingers down below, and then as you hold the fish, bring it away from your body. As you bring it away from the body, the fish looks bigger. Try to keep your arms so that they are hidden behind the fish and you don't have a reference to how far out you have it away from your body, which also helps in the representation that you're going for here. If you're doing the necktie approach, you're going to hold it. If you have your fingers in the way, have it close to your body, the fish is not going to seem as big. As you get your fingers out of the way and as it goes away from your body, it seems bigger and bigger until you've got the prize of a lifetime. Point it towards the camera, point it away, have a picture of you releasing it, however you want to do it, but that will give you some photos that you can share and extrapolate with your fishing partners later on. Thanks. When we take a picture of a fish, you want to accent it and present it in such a way that it seems maybe bigger than life, maybe big as the story that we're going to tell about it. There's a Sacramento perch. They're not a real big fish, panfish, but if you hold them the correct way, they can seem much larger. This is about a 9-pound Lahontan cutthroat trout, but my fingers make it seem very small. In this photo, it's a little bit better. This is a similar sized fish. He's got it away from his body, but the big fingers make it look much smaller. Better job of it here. Old dogs can learn new tricks. Nice lake trout, and I've got it held well away from my body. It's 15 pounds though. And never fails when you use a pretty girl in a photo. It makes the fish look great. And even a small fish can look intimidating if you hold it right. Halibut, you want a white side out when you're taking the photo. It looks much bigger than here. You can see it with the dark side out. Same fish, seems much smaller. You can tell this gentleman's had a lot of pictures of him taken with big fish. He knows how it's done. So here's some sturgeon. It's a nice, cute photo, but they seem a little bit larger in this one. You can hold it towards the camera for effect, but if you give it a big grimace like this thing is very heavy, that'll make everybody believe it is. Kokanee are not a real big fish, but this makes it a little bit more dramatic. But the same size fish with the right photography techniques can seem much bigger. And if you don't look too closely, you can't even see the wire holding those fish up.